Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DeFi Enthusiast here. Welcome to the channel, guys. So, a lot of news is circling around, China lifting the ban on crypto, and obviously everybody's talking about a market explosion. Now, in my view, I'm not really going to get too much into it because I want to focus on great projects. That's what I do. We can talk about narratives. Of course, crypto is all about narratives, guys. So, another bull market for the altcoin season can come up. We can have a mini alt season again. We're not really fully in a complete bull market, in my view. We're not. But we can definitely see some really bullish action after this ban has been removed because there are a lot of people that are in the crypto space in China, and of course the ban was for retail retail traders, not for the institutional ones, because whether they like to admit it or not. But anyways, I don't want to get too much into it. We can also we're going to be looking at another great gem. So guys, we're going to be having a look into liquity. So what is liquity, guys? Let's have a look.
Ethereum is fully decentralized and unstoppable, and we believe that products built on top of it should be too. That's why we built Liquity, a fully decentralized and unstoppable borrowing protocol. With Liquity, you can use your ETH to take out a loan, interest-free. This way, you maintain full exposure to Ether the asset while receiving fresh funds. Your loan is paid out in LUSD, an unstoppable Ethereum native stablecoin that is solely backed by Ether. Using Liquity, you can borrow up to 90% of your ETH value. And best of all, Liquity does not charge any interest, just a one-time fee as low as 0.5%. With no payback time attached, you can repay your loan whenever you like. Our users use Liquity to buy real-world assets like houses and cars, or pay for their daily expenses while keeping their ETH stack intact. More risk-tolerant users can also use the stablecoin to leverage up on their ETH. With more than $4 billion worth of loans issued since inception, audits from leading security firms, and the highest safety ratings in the space, you can get access to a protocol that is immutable, capital efficient, and fully decentralized. So what are you waiting for? Make your ETH work for you. Borrow today.
So, guys, this is what we're going to be talking about today. Now, as you know, guys, we have an amazing Patreon group. We don't give all of our calls, on the YouTube channel, but we do give a lot of gems for you so that you guys can enter. You guys should enter our private group, because our private group has done amazing things in the past. In the previous bull run, we did 1000x's, 500x's, 300x's, 100x's, 20x's, 30x's, 50x's, you name it. We did it all. We did it on a lot of great projects, guys. One day I'm going to show you guys very soon, all of the coins that where we made profits for us and for our private investors. And now we're expanding. We are opening up our Patreon. Crypto Ronins is our Patreon. Links would be in the description. Please join it so that you can be ahead of the game for the next bull run. You can buy some of the top coins. Of course, we're not financial advisors, but we have been in this space. We've been in the depths of DeFi. We have been we have seen the bull market, we've seen the bear market, we've seen it all, and we've handled it, and we know what to do, and we've made a lot of money in this space as well. So we want you to make a lot of money as well. So it's just going to cost you a price of one lunch in the month. All right, that's all it's going to cost. Okay, and what I want to really focus on now is I'm going to read out an article to you guys. And just a minute, guys. Let me just get some water here. So this is one of our write-ups. Of course, we have a lot more great gems within the Patreon group, guys. So I implore you to join it, because we don't post everything on YouTube, of course. And we look forward to seeing you in the Crypto Ronins Patreon. So let's go through it. One of the most exciting news in the cryptocurrency world is that China is legalizing retail investors to invest in crypto again. This marks yet another occasion where China has unbanned crypto. Yep, they've been banning and unbanning crypto like like crazy. Like it's actually pretty laughable at this point. But yeah, they keep playing these tricks. And but anyways, we're all about taking advantage of the narratives to make money. That's all. That's all we're in here in the space for. We love the decentralized aspect. We love the technology, but of course, a lot of us are here to make money, right? So with the recent development, and altcoin season is on the horizon, and we also have the DeFi summer as a cherry on top. With such narratives, when such narratives unfold, many people focus on finding the next gem to make life-changing money. Some may even consider borrowing money to buy crypto, but we strongly advise against it. Yeah, guys, we really do. Only use your risk capital, okay? And try to grow that. That's really the key. Borrowing and lending come with several caveats. Firstly, the process of taking a loan from a bank is cumbersome, requiring extensive documentation and placing one of your most valuable possessions as collateral. In general, this is not a good idea. In the decentralized finance space, borrowing and lending have been an exciting avenue. Many protocols have offered various solutions that were initially appealing, but in the long run, they didn't yield the best results for both parties involved. The reason why DeFi lending has been so appealing is because you could borrow against the coins you're currently holding, using them as collateral. However, there is a significant issue with volatility. If your coins are locked up as collateral and the market crashes, you risk losing their value. This poses a dangerous aspect, and the borrower also ends up with a bad deal because what they borrowed from you is no longer at the same value. Consequently, the loan that the person wanted hasn't truly been received. So yeah, for example, if somebody gave you Ethereum as collateral and they gave it to you at $1,800, right? But now it's all locked up, right? Like let's say you gave your Ethereum at that price, and now it's locked at that as collateral. But let's say Ethereum's and the person borrowed against that, but your Ethereum let's say went to 1,200, 300 in USD value. That means you lost value. Now, the good news is with Ethereum, of course, it can recover, right? Because it's solid. But a lot of people might even risk, smaller coins, smaller altcoin gems, which may not recover as well. And most of them, they do go 80 to 90% down during a bear market. So yeah, that can be very, very troublesome. Anyways, let's move forward, guys. Okay. So the reason why DeFi lending has been so appealing is because you could borrow against the coins you're currently holding, using them as collateral. However, there is a significant issue with volatility. If your coins are locked up as collateral and the market crashes, you risk losing their value. This poses a dangerous aspect, and the borrower also ends up with a bad deal because what they borrowed from you is no longer at the same value. I'm reading this again so that you guys can really, really understand what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to convey here. Consequently, the loan that the person wanted hasn't truly been received. So yeah, just re-emphasizing this point. The solution to all of this is liquidity. Now, why do I say that, guys? Liquidity is changing the game. It was introduced as a solution to tackle the issues encountered by users in the domain of DeFi lending and borrowing. Although the DeFi sector has made significant progress in reducing risk by allowing users to retain control of their assets and withdraw them at their discretion, it didn't ensure complete security for their investments. Liquidity allows you to borrow with zero interest and uses Ethereum as a collateral. Loans are paid out in liquidity's decentralized stablecoin LUSD. A minimum collateral of 110% needs to be maintained while you borrow, which is another really great aspect, guys. So what is LUSD, guys? LUSD is basically, it's not an algorithmic stablecoin. No, guys, this is not a Luna type of situation, but this is a totally decentralized stablecoin. And the reason why Liquidity made LUSD is because there is a lack of properly, truly decentralized stablecoins in the space. There is a huge market for stablecoins because everybody likes to protect their profits and things in stablecoins, which are pegged to a fiat currency, which is the strongest and most popular fiat currency, which is the US dollar. So they're pegged one-to-one with the US dollar. The problem is that things like USDC and USDT are actually, they're not decentralized. They're not truly decentralized. While LUSD is truly decentralized, as there are no holders, right? As in, there's no human that is holding the supply. The protocol is holding the supply. of course, because the protocol is designed in that way, but the protocol works on algorithmic coding, and it does not, there's no human intervention, so it is truly decentralized. So that's why a truly decentralized stablecoin is the need of the hour, and I think LUSD is one of the best solutions in the market at the moment. Let's look into what the minimum collateral ratio is. The minimum collateral ratio, abbreviated as MCR, represents the lowest acceptable level of debt to collateral ratio. That will not trigger liquidation in normal operations, also known as normal mode. This crucial parameter is set at 110% within the protocol. To illustrate, if your trove carries a debt of 10,000 LUSD, you would need a minimum collateral worth $11,000 in Ether to avoid being liquidated. To safeguard against liquidating during recovery mode, it is advisable to maintain a more comfortable ratio significantly higher than 150%, for example, 200% or preferably 250%. Now that we're clear on this, let's look into what a trove is. A trove serves as a dedicated space where you can initiate and manage your loan. Each trove is associated with a unique Ethereum address, and each address can only have one trove. If you're already familiar with vaults or CDPs from other platforms, you'll find that troves share a similar concept. Within a trove, two balances are maintained. One represents an asset, Ethereum, acting as collateral, while the other denotes the debt in LUSD. You have the flexibility to adjust these balances by adding collateral or repaying debt. Consequently, as you make changes to these balances, the collateral ratio of your trove will be automatically recalculated. Should you decide to do so, you can close your trove at any given time by fully setting your outstanding debt. In conclusion, you're borrowing in a totally decentralized manner, as the protocol is fully autonomous and the supply of its token is not with any founding member, creator, or individual. It truly is decentralized. The other aspect that liquidity solves is volatility. Volatility is a widely recognized challenge in the cryptocurrency realm. While it can lead to significant gains, it also carries the risk of causing financial losses for individuals who make incorrect moves or are forced to withdraw funds during market downturns. This risk persists even within the realm of DeFi, where token prices can plummet after their initial purchase, resulting in losses. It is important to note that the actual losses are only incurred when one decides to sell their assets. At that point, the situation may appear bleak. However, if you did your due diligence, your due diligence and bought into a solid crypto with an amazing roadmap, and with an amazing roadmap with solid fundamentals, chances are that you'll break even. As the project may have the ability, as the project may have the ability for price recovery. The project could also go up in a higher price, which would result in profits. Liquity has addressed this concern and minimized the associated risks by introducing a stablecoin pegged to the US dollar. LUSD as a stablecoin maintains a fixed value of $1 per coin. As a result, even during the most unfavorable bear market conditions, the value of your investment remains unaffected and does not decrease. How great is that, guys? The team behind Liquity is also full of professionals in the crypto space, and they're fully doxed. So let's go through the team members, guys. Number one, the CEO is Michael Svoboda. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Previously, he was a CEO and COO at several blockchain companies, holds a degree in computer sciences and economics. Head of research, Robert Lawco, founder of Liquity, PhD in law, previously a researcher at Definity. Lead engineer, Rick Pardo, co-founder of Liquity, holds degrees in physics and economics. Solidity developer. He's also the Solidity developer. Head of development, Benjen Iguskitsa. I know I'm messing up with the names, guys, but let's just go through it. He's a backend developer, holds degrees in mathematics and philosophy. One of the main contributors to Aragon. Software engineer, Edward Mulroney, technologist with a focus on crafting simple solutions to complex problems. Previously worked in banking and fintech, keen to build the decentralized future. Software engineer Danielle Attila Simone, front-end developer, senior software developer with 10 plus years of experience, previously worked at Cognix. Operations Boyan Pisek or Pikek. I'm sorry again, messing up with the names, guys, but his background is in venture capital and startups. He's passionate about the unfolding financial revolution, of course, which is cryptocurrency, guys. DeFi strategist, Token Bryce, DeFi enthusiast, passionate about making it accessible and understandable to all. Previously worked understandable to all, and he previously worked at Paraswap. Head of growth, Samrat Lekhak, growth and business specialist with experience in various software companies, passionate about a decentralized future. Growth hacker, Yulian Velishikov. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. I'm so sorry, guys. Growth hacker with 7+ years of experience in digital marketing from diverse sectors. And their advisors are Ashley Schapp. She's the advisor for their business development. She's an advisor to Liquity and also an advisor to Uniswap. Formerly, she was associated with the amazing project, which is MakerDAO. Which was another fantastic project. I still think it's one of the best projects in the space. And at one point, DAI, their stablecoin DAI was truly decentralized at one point as well. Venture investor Cedric Waldberger invests in early stage technology companies through Tomahawk VC. Previously built companies in the agency, consumer, and blockchain sectors. So guys, this is a great team of people. You guys can look into Definity. It's a great company. You guys can look into, if you want to look further into Michael Swoboda, he has a LinkedIn. You guys can check it out. You can see which companies and blockchain companies he was associated with, but he's got a great pedigree, the thing is that, we don't want to waste too much of your time, but we want to give you a great idea of what you guys are getting into, who the people are, what's going on, why this is a great long-term investment. And this is where, the fundamental analysis, that's what it's all about. But we also want to save you time, okay? But we also want to give you enough information so that you know that you're making, if you decide to get into this or buy this project or invest into it, you guys sort of know what you're getting into, and that's really where we come in. That's where Crypto Runnings comes in, and that's where this Patreon comes in. There's so much value in here that that I think paying $20 a month, for one lunch, or the price of one lunch, I believe. I think it's $20 or a bit more, but I don't remember exactly the exact price, but it's very reasonable. It's going to cost you one lunch in the month. That's what I know. Okay. Now, if you guys can afford that, and if you guys get in, I am certain that at some point, of course, we cannot not give 100% guarantees, but from our experience, we can give you some of the best crypto alpha out there, and you guys can be making potentially a lot of money. So let's make money together, guys. So in conclusion, Liquity is a solid long-term investment. The protocol offers a 0% interest rate during the recovery mode. This incentivizes LUSD holders to replenish the stability pool and encourages borrowers to maintain a total collateral ratio above 150%. The minimum collateral ratio of 110% is another significant advantage of this protocol. It provides flexibility in the loaning period, allowing repayment schedules to be open and executed at any time, as long as the trove remains open and maintains a 110% collateral ratio. The project is also free from any human governance, as the protocol's code is law. The code is immutable and has been designed to function smoothly in a true decentralized manner. There are no backdoors in the protocol, and no human intervention is involved in the entire mechanism. The algorithm within the code automatically makes all the necessary changes according to the different situations it needs to handle. Liquity is a solid coin, a crypto success if you ask me. During its seed round, it received 2.4 million USD. Some of the biggest VCs backed this project. Some of Liquity's backers are Polychain Capital, A Capital, Lemniscap, 1KX, Definity Ecosystem Fund. This is a venture capital, and this is where, as one of the team members, worked in Definity at one point. So you guys can imagine, guys, how much great great people are backing this project, okay, and great people are involved with this project. Robot Ventures, Robert Leshner, company VC, I believe. Alex Pack, Tomahawk VC, Pantera Capital. Liquity can be bought and purchased on some of the top exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, Huobi, BitGet, and KuCoin, to name a few. LQTY is a ticker, and this can also be purchased on decentralized exchanges such as Uniswap. As we approach the unbanning of crypto in China and the DeFi summer, we will likely witness a surge in activity within the DeFi space. With Liquity 0% interest borrowing and lending mechanisms, which are supported by safety and stability, there is a great potential for significant action within the protocol. As of the time of this writing, the protocol's current market cap stands at $117,900,784, and the total value locked in this protocol is currently at $749,364,304. Liquity's official website is liquity.org. You can, and the link to where to buy it, I've left a CoinGecko link. This is in the Patreon, guys. So, in hindsight, guys, I think Liquity is an amazing project, and I believe that this has a really bright future, guys. And what I really love about it is that it's got the right backing, it's got the right narrative, it's got the right approach towards borrowing and lending, which I really, really like as well. The system is fair, code is law, it's immutable, and Ethereum has got some of the biggest DeFi action in the space, guys. So in conclusion, this is a solid buy. And one other thing that we can look at out here, which I wanted to show you guys as well, is that if we see the price here, right? So Liquity is let's go to the chart mode. Right now at $1.26, but at its all-time high, it was at $146.94. So you guys still have a chance, and at the lowest it was at 54 cents. Now I do think that after the China unbanning, this price is going to grow, but again, none of this is financial advice. It's got 100 million supply, guys. But I do believe that we could see these type of numbers when we get into the proper bull run, or at least half of it, if not this. So, this is my view on this. Again, please do your own research. I've given you the best possible information to the best of my knowledge. And please do join our Patreon for serious crypto alpha like this. Look, we put a lot of time and effort into our research, as you can see, and you guys can get some of the best alpha to make, your next big decision in what you want to buy in the crypto space. Again, whatever we say is not financial advice, but we have been in this space for a while, and we have a record to show you, to prove to you that we've made a boatload of money here, and we've helped out people, in our private group as well. And now we're expanding. We want our Patreon to grow, and this is going to cost you one lunch in the month. So guys, this is me, the DeFi enthusiast, signing out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are, and happy investing, guys. Take care. Bye.